Hi, I'm Ernesto Soria from Cabrilog. We're a company that creates contents for teaching and learning mathematics, starting from primary schools all the way to university level. And this is the primary school product or elementary school product whereby children work with these contents and they can practice themselves, evaluate themselves and make hypotheses. Basically, the cognitive process of learning mathematics becomes real. And they use the computers really for the first time using the power of the processor. So this is the real solution that is required on a one-to-one level in the world. We have an example here where you can see that the activities get more and more difficult as they go on. They challenge the child, and as you can see, we have an engine which is unique in the world that creates an extremely highly interactive situation like this one, where the wheels start turning when you get exactly 10 within the circle. And as you can see, we introduce more complex concepts. For example, the numbers now, cards, like so. And then we add, for example, the concept of a plus in a very easy way to understand, and the child plays and learns at the same time. We have plenty of content here to cater for at least 1 hour during every school week of a year. So there is plenty of stuff that the children can work either at school or at home to go with the parents. They have the guides, the guidebooks that go with it. We have another product which is higher level, which is this one, and basically it's two-dimension software for secondary schools, high schools, even up to university level, where people can work, create, construct, deconstruct. Basically, they take the driving wheel, and in other words, again, use the power of the processor, use really the computer for using a real mathematics application, and not just frozen content like a PDF file or information, which is a pity really to have a PC to use. So here we can see almost all mathematics is covered. There are some products, for example, for high-level statistics, which are very specific. We don't cover that, but we cover most of what is required. And this, as you can see, we have also content that the students manipulate, they understand, they explore, make mistakes, and of course, as we all know, we need to make mistakes to really understand and remember, of course, what it's all about. We also have, for example, series of activities like these ones. There are many: trigonometry, plane geometry, data exploration, measurement. And this is all available through the websites as well, and in 23 languages worldwide. Our company has at least 150 million users worldwide, so we are the pioneers of this technology, and we've been around for 20 years. Let me just show you now the third product, which was the winner of the BET Awards in the UK 2007, competing against 3,000 other softwares. That's the Cabri 3D, basically three-dimension software, which allows, with a few clicks, some incredible figures to be created. Again, it's in 23 languages. For example, we can manipulate in 3 dimensions all kinds of figures, and this is very powerful. It brings basically maths to life, it makes it visual. So a lot of the kids who don't understand the wordings or the way that the typical maths is taught with the images and with the manipulation, a light bulb comes on, and basically they understand a lot more than they ever did before. In studies done by the few governments, notably the Spanish one, where they took 15,000 kids, they realized that after 6 years of using the software, they improved their marks by 30% compared to the kids who had not used our software. It is very important information, and as a result of a private government study funded and done by them. We will see just an example of the power of this solution. For example, we will just cut this cube. This is something that teachers teach sometimes, and it takes them a long time, maybe days, for the kids to understand. But with us, it's a matter of a few seconds. Let's cut this cube by this plane, and we can see basically what happens. Is that all that we see, a triangle, when we cut it? No. If you continue, you will, for example, see a hexagon. How could you have explained this in a matter of seconds and difficult to understand? So this is part of the power of the solution. It's fully integrated or integratable into, for example, Word, PowerPoint, Excel, as I shall show you. Here I'm going to just copy it into a document, and you will see the power of the use, because you can create these documents, you can send them around, people can share them, and in the end you can even, within Word, for example, you can actually manipulate it the way that the teacher designed the solution to be. So that's basically a brief glimpse into this wonderful software that is now making big waves, since more and more schools in developing countries as well as the developing countries are equipping themselves with computers. So at last we have a real reason to have computers everywhere and improve marks and interest, not only in mathematics, but as we know, in all sciences and basically for humanity. Thank you.